Greetings and salutations. So, back in the 90s and all that, you remember, like, say, cartoons that, you grew up with, you'd think, like, say, man, I wish this would come back. Like, things from like, the Cartoon Network's, What a Cartoon, which would be, like, say, okay, here's basically an idea for a cartoon that eventually go into creating one. Why don't we talk about Johnny Brother?
Right on. I am gonna hit a homer today. Hey, who's that handsome guy? Hello, 911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my house. Oh, wait a second, cancel that. It's only me. Oh, you drive me wild.
And, so yeah. This show aired from July 14th, 1997 to August 27th, 2004. With the titular character, Johnny Bravo, voiced by Jeff Bennett, who's loosely based on Elvis Presley, and James Dean, is a blonde-haired, sunglass-wearing, muscular, dim-witted young man.
Hey, how's about you and me heading over to the PX for a little chipped beef on Johnny?
Listen up, weed whacker! From now on, your name is Sister Mary Clueless!
Please, call me Mary.
Who lives with his mother and attempts to get women to date him. Although he kind of falls short when, and not always going to success. But, I'm gonna say this. While I still find this show can be kind of funny at times, just how much, how Johnny tries to succeed, but end up failing at times because of his dimwittedness. Could this show happen today? Just as, like, if it was going to be, like, a commentary on, like, say, just, like, hacks like, Andrew Tate and all those guys, then perhaps it could, but at the same time, the reason why I think this wouldn't really work as much, though, is mostly just in that, I'm looking back, I'm thinking this show is funny, and the fact, Johnny is always trying to do something silly. Like, one time he was, they did, like, a, kind of, like, a way that was a thing, that episode that was a play on, biotech, like, basically, like, say, he gets trapped in a bioforce with other scientists, and then, basically they are stuck with the dummy in it. I guess the reason why this show couldn't happen today, perhaps, is in that, although he is, it could be kind of funny, looking back, out of that,
Hey there, cutie pants. Am I as studly as the statue of David, or what?
I'd say you're as studly as David. Brinkley, do you honestly think women are attracted to that kind of macho attitude?
I honestly do, sugar beets.
Astounding.
Oh, pressure.
Bye-bye.
I have a feeling that some people probably wouldn't be like, say, the fact that Johnny is always, having, like, just trying to, like, having multiple ways to hit on women. I'm not so sure. Would this, would still happen? And, I do think, say, sometimes there could be episodes that were just, like, say, okay. Like when the time, like, Johnny ends up wakes up as a woman, and then he gets a taste of his own medicine. And then with that song, catching song, Women's Hearts, I still think the episode is great, and the fact it shows Johnny, like, say, hey, like, show people respect, I guess.
You think that men are pigs, I say we all know that's a fact. So listen to me, sister friend, cause I now have your back. They think they've got it going on, that they're a work of art. Don't pay them any mind and they will fool. That girls are smart. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, girls are smart.
And yeah, there are like, say, things like episodes like say like a time when Johnny is trying to date a woman, but almost every time like there's like a full moon or something like that, she ends up changing into a different thing. But then at the end of the episode, he just says like say, well, what day is it? Like say Thursday. He says like, oh no, every full Thursday moon I turned into a man who likes stamps, and he goes ah. And he's also a bit of a jerk to his friend Carl.
And that's why we have snack foods.
So did Bravo Pithy Guy ever go back to his tribe? Where'd they get the microwaves to cook the nachos? Did cavemen brush their teeth with rocks?
And then the Ice Age hit, and people used snowballs for money, and polar bears directed traffic, and ravenous man-eating chickens roamed the prairies.
None of that story's true, is it, Carl?
No, I made it all up because I crave attention.
Voiced by Tom Kenny, who is like the smart guy, like the nerdy smart guy of the group. And whenever there's episodes like say when Johnny is having to just do a scheme with involving him having to be a bit smarter. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like say in the fact that Jeff Bennett is he is the voice of the character, it always kind of makes it funny. There is even one time where he has to babysit a baby who is revealed to be the child of almost like say a Medusa, Satan kind of character, and he's basically just a terror of a child. And then he ends up becoming like at the end of it, he goes like say your kids are like a pest. So he gets turned into a gecko, a lizard. And yeah, it's a funny show, but like if this show was to come back today, I feel like this show would be also like say Adult Swim.
Hey, what's a guy gotta do to get that kind of attention?
Because there are some like goofy moments, like in the fact that like he spends time trying to like, get some toys for a kid to impress so he can date the mom, but he ends up just getting say reject toys, and he ends up having to keep them. I don't know, man. I think this show is funny, but at the same time, I can understand why this show probably wouldn't happen today.
Hey there, smart mama. What are you doing? Typing recipes?
Actually, I'm using my link to the internet to reposition a military laser satellite. Oh, I had this set on kill.
Oh.
Mostly in just that, should we have a show where, like, a guy is just basically just constantly in a way, from today's looking back like say how he's constantly in a way harassing women to be able to go out with them? Probably not.
We get the idea.
Oh, don't be upset, Johnny. That was all silly kid stuff. I've grown up since then. And so have you. Your mother didn't tell me how tall and handsome you've become.
Oh, she's gonna give me a wedgie. Oh. Beat you to it. That's the last time you make me look stupid.
How about you and I go on a nice, relaxing picnic tomorrow?
Oh, sure, I get it. Just you, me, and the swarm of fire ants you'll be putting down my path.
I'll bring pie.
Tomorrow it is.
And yeah, I still think it's a funny show. It has its charm. Like in the time, like Johnny is trying to find a gift for his Mother's Day, but he ends up just thinking like how do I say she's the best mom ever, and then she's right behind him. It has some episodes had some light, touchy moments to it.
Ourselves a perfect date.
Oh, Mama, I thought you'd never ask.
I don't know. I like the show. Heck, the even show was animated by several people that would help the monster creators, like Seth MacFarlane and Butch Hartman. Oh, Butch, how you have fallen. And yeah, looking back, I can say in a way, like, there can be some things that would have made Johnny probably.
You rang, fishy mama?
Hey, you meathead! You're so stupid you joined a stupid contest and they said no professionals! Oh, I don't want to say you're a loser, but I hear you tie stakes around your neck to get dogs to play with you. What's the matter? Can't got your brain?
Does this mean you dig me?
I don't know, I kind of thought the show was, still think it's kind of funny. I don't know, what do you think about it? There was even a time he met the Scooby-Doo gang.
Don't worry, I don't bite.
Does she? Oh!
See you next time.